Hey, what's going on? This is Brett Monastery with Online Business Max. Thanks for joining me. In this video, I want to show you how to go into Dropfunnels and actually build a website, or show you how it works. I'm not going to go into all the details, but at least just want to be able to give you an idea of what Dropfunnels looks like, why I promote it, why I advocate it. If you haven't seen my videos before, I try to send those out as much as possible, but Dropfunnels starts out at $49 a month for only one site, and you still get unlimited funnels. You get unlimited pages, as opposed to ClickFunnels. It starts out at $97 a month, and you're still limited with ClickFunnels. And there are some of the differences between Dropfunnels, ClickFunnels, Builderall. I know that Builderall, has kind of an all-in-one deal, but it's not as robust and it's not as reliable, as opposed to Dropfunnels is built on the back of WordPress. WordPress, that's what allows Dropfunnels to have the page speed that it does, and in comparison, page speed is going to be the best with Dropfunnels. And so they have $49 a month for one site, which is pretty much, for the most part, what most of you are going to start out with, and that's going to last you for a while. And then $150 for the Pro, which gives you up to 5 sites. And then, of course, $297 a month for the agency, which gives you up to 10 sites. Now, when I say sites, I'm talking about, you see I've got 3 here. But whenever I talk about sites, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your domain, your primary domain. And you guys, some of you have seen this before, onlinebusinessmax.com. This is my site. And once you build that site, of course, you're not going to see this bar if you were to come to my website. This is for me because I'm logged into my account. But if I want to make any changes here, which I've sent this out to you before, but if I want to make any changes, all I have to do is go up here and click on Dropfunnels. And then it will take me into my options for me to be able to make whatever changes that I want to make. So I can click on my toolbar, I can change my heading, I can change the video, here's my opt-in form, all of this little stuff here. And there are going to be some things that are kind of tied together, like how I got these backgrounds here, but those are going to be covered in other videos. But right now, we're just going to cover Dropfunnels. So I'm going to show you exactly, and I'm just going to hit done and publish, but I'm going to show you exactly whenever you get started, what's going to happen when you get started. So I'm going to go back here to Dropfunnels here. It should take me back to my dashboard. So when you log in with Dropfunnels and you get started up for the first time, you're going to have kind of a default, and you're gonna really, what you're gonna do is you're gonna end up kind of picking a name for it. And then, it could be like your first last name, it could be kind of whatever you want, but you're gonna have the subdomain that says .dropfunnels.com. So for example, I'm gonna type it in just so you can see it. But whenever I first signed up and I got my domain Online Business Max, okay, and then when I added my site, it looked like this. Okay, so that's what it looked like. It would say onlinebusinessmax.dropfunnels.com. Now there is a way, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to be able to change that to where you have a custom domain. Now, the beauty of this is that you don't have to watch my video to do it. All you have to do is, once you get all set up and logged in, you go over here to training and resources, click on the little plus sign. You're going to go to video training, and guess what? Set up or change a custom domain. So if you have a custom domain that you don't like and you want to change it to a different one, you can change it, or you can add one, or whatever you want to do. So all of this is your basic training for Dropfunnels: how to do your custom domain, rows, homepage, modules, how to integrate your autoresponder, like I use Aweber, your Stripe, all this different stuff that you'll be able to go through, and they show you each and everything that you'll be able to do. And it's really simple, but we're just going to go back and I'm going to give you kind of a brief overview of what that looks like. So when you first sign up, you're going to, you're going to have access to that, and it's going to show you how to do that. But here's kind of what it's going to look like. So let's just say, now you see I've got 3 sites here, but I'm going to go to my sites, Now I have the Pro version, which I have up to 5 sites. This, of course, is my affiliate. What I'll run for my affiliate marketing. This is for my actual agency portion, and I'm also a mobile DJ too, so I use this from a mobile DJ. And this is great because I can go in to my site here, and whenever I make those changes, and then even when you log in, or when you type in onlinebusinessmax.com, I can go back and be like, this is what I built, and I have control over this. So you don't have to worry about hiring somebody. And really, you would probably pay about the same amount per month to hire somebody else, $50. And there are some that are a little bit cheaper that are kind of close to that 50, maybe between $50 and $60 a month, or $80 a month, to even $100 a month, to hire somebody else to put a website together for you and then put whatever you want. But the problem is you're going to have to go in, you're going to have to send emails and be like, okay, I want to make these changes. I want you to take this, watch my welcome video, and I want you to just take that off and just put welcome video below. So you got to send them the email, you got to wait for them to make the change, then you got to go back in, log in, and make sure they made the change, and you have to wait. What's the sense in doing all that where this is really easy drag and drop, and you can do it all yourself? So I'm going to go to my sites, and then here is where you are going to add a new site. Okay? You're going to add a new site. I'm not going to do it, but whenever you add your new site, it's like I said, it's going to give you that subdomain .dropfunnels, and then I'm going to show you how to change it. But before you do that, so you can go to Dropfunnels first, go ahead and get your account set up. All right, then the next thing you're going to need to do is you're going to get a domain. So you can either use Namecheap, which is what I would recommend because it's the cheapest right now. So here are some, looks like they got a promo code right now where it's got gift domain, get your discount. So $7.98 for the whole entire year. Okay, here's Bluehost. Looks like they're at $12.99 a year. Of course, we all know GoDaddy. And these are all just for .com. I'm not looking at anything else. Feel free to go in yourself at $11.99, starting at $11.99. Of course, there's going to be, some other things they may want to add on top of that. But looks like Namecheap is a winner here. $7.98 for the year, 10% off. And the reason why these have bigger discounts is because, well, as we all know, .com is the most popular one. So they're trying to kind of give away or give cheaper, bigger discounts than some of the ones that people don't use, like .de or EU or US or org or net. Org and net, those are kind of popular there. But anyway, so .com, of course, it's a popular one. Looks like Namecheap's going to be your winner, and all you got to do is just click on the button below, either a button below or a link below that I provide below this video. So you're going to buy your domain, and not only that, but what you also need to do is purchase an email, a professional email. You do not want to use Gmail or Outlook or Hotmail. It doesn't look professional. Could you imagine if I was trying to send you emails from a Gmail account? Well, number one, that would be a lot more tedious and a lot more complicated. Why? Well, because when you integrate your Dropfunnels with your Aweber, see, these are some of the things that you've seen, that you've seen before. You've seen, so that you're looking right at my Aweber account. Aweber is what you're going to integrate with your Dropfunnels, and Aweber is not going to accept any free email. Your Gmails, Hotmails, all that stuff. It has to be a professional email, and you can get that right off of your wherever you get your domain from. So, for example, Online Business Max or whatever. This one, as a matter of fact, I have my agency, my Monastery agency. It's Monastery Web Solutions. I have that one through my Namecheap, so we'll just kind of use that for an example. But either way, you're going to want to get an email. Just get the cheapest one. You're paying $8.91 for the whole entire year. One free mailbox, 5 gigs, 2 gigs. Look, it's going to be a while before you fill any of this stuff up. So all you really need is just go with the cheapest one. So you're going to get a domain first. All right, you can also do a trial. So they have trials for 2 months. So you can click on the link below that I give you, go and do your trial, see how much you like it, or you can just dive right in and get the yearly plan if you want. So once you're done with that, you buy your domain. You're also going to get your email. You're going to get that set up. Another thing you're probably going to want to do is to be able to go and do Outlook. So here is, as you see, brand@onlinebusinessmax.com. Now, of course, this is Outlook right here. So I prefer Outlook. And you see I've got all my professional ones, my Online Business Max, my DJ one. This is another DJ one, which I'm having this one switched over to the one without the hyphen. But anyway, Monster Web Solutions. So this is all set up and integrated through my Outlook. It's just an easier way, because with Outlook you can schedule your if you want to send like an individual email out, you can actually schedule it to be sent out at certain times. And there's a way to do it with Namecheap. All you have to do is just talk to support, and they will give you some instructions on how to do it. As a matter of fact, I think I still have a copy of some of those instructions, so you can always reach out to me and ask me, hey, do you have a copy of those instructions? And really all that consists of is going into here, and you're going to go into like some of your settings and just change some of those settings that you can link up your Outlook with your email, so that way when you get emails, you don't have to come into Namecheap to check the email. You can go to your Outlook and you can keep everything in one spot, because Outlook just has a variety of options, and that's just my preference. So whatever your preference is, whether you want Outlook or not, there are options and there are ways to be able to integrate those things together, and it's not that complicated. But of course, first and foremost, go to Namecheap or Bluehost or whatever. You're going to buy a domain, and the only reason that you need Namecheap or Bluehost or GoDaddy or whatever else, all the other options that are out there for domains, that's it. It's just to get a domain and an email. Get a domain and an email with your domain, and that's all you need it for. You don't need to do anything else. You don't need WordPress. You don't need hosting. You don't need any of this stuff. Okay? If you happen to have GoDaddy and you say, oh, hey, well, I like Namecheap better because it's cheaper, then you can transfer to Namecheap. You can definitely do that, but all you need to do is just get a domain. Why? Because Dropfunnels is going to do all the hosting. It's going to do all the other stuff for you. So then you're going to add your site. Okay, and then initially your site is going to look like something like I told you before, onlinebusinessmax.dropfunnels.com. That's what it's going to look like. All right, so just in my example here, when I first started with this, it had the subdomain .dropfunnels, but of course, you're going to want to get rid of that. And once again, like I said, you just go to the video training, and they are going to show you pretty much a little bit more detail than what I'm going to show you. Set up or change a custom domain. And this is going to allow you to do exactly what you see here with me, where it just says, for my example, onlinebusinessmax.com, and you can take away that subdomain. So you're going to go into a website called Cloudflare, okay, and you see all this stuff here. All right, so what they're going to do is they're going to show you how to go in and change, and really all it consists of is adding, I think there's like an A name and a C name, and that's pretty much it. And I think like for the A name, you go in here and you're going to like change. So I'm not going to do it here, but right here, I'll kind of show you. You would change that to DNS only. Okay, they're going to give you exactly what they're going to tell you, exactly what to do, but it's specific to Dropfunnels. This address here, they're going to give you some stuff here that is specific to Dropfunnels, because that's how they're integrated together. And then you go in, you change it to DNS, then you're going to, I'm going to cancel that out, and then you're going to go back you're going to go to a different website to check and see that everything is populated the way it's supposed to. And then once you're done, you can come back here into Dropfunnels, and then you can check it in Dropfunnels as well. And then you would go back to the Cloudflare and you would change it from DNS back to proxied. I think that's either for the C name or the A name or whatever. But all you do is just follow the steps. But they're going to show you to come to Cloudflare. So, and I have these for all of mine. So you saw all of mine just a minute ago. My DJ Money, my Monastery Web Solutions, and this. So it's free. Cloudflare is free. There's really no reason to have to worry about getting any of their plans. I don't pay for this. This is free. You just go in and set up an account, and you go when you're going to add a site. And then, so after you get your domain, so once you get your domain and you do all that first, then you go to your Dropfunnels. All right, you're going to go to my sites here. Then you're going to add a new site, and then you're going to call your new site whatever your domain is. And then whenever it, I'm going to get rid of that because I keep clicking on that. So whenever you do that, it's going to give that subdomain .dropfunnels. Okay. So once that's good and it's verified, then you're going to go to Cloudflare. All right. So follow the instructions, follow the prompts, follow the video instructions that Dropfunnels gives you, just like I showed you. And then you're going to be able to refresh, follow it step by step, refresh, and then it's going to get rid of the subdomain. And then you get to look just like a regular domain, just like this, and it looks professional. And then that's it. And that's how Dropfunnels works. That's how you add a new site. But with all that being said, I'm not going to add a new site, but I will do this. So I'm going to show you a couple little things here. I'm just going to go to my funnels. And you probably might recognize some of these that I've sent out to you before. You probably recognize some of that. And if you sign on with Entre Institute, I might actually be able to share some of this with you. But you do have to sign on with Entre. And now, of course, if you get a coach, your coach will share it with you. But anyway, that's a whole nother deal there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a funnel. All right, so this gives you some templates. There's some templates to choose from. Your content, blog pages, lesson templates. You know, if you want to have certain lessons and show people how to do stuff. You got checkout pages. You got all kind of stuff here. Video sales letters, that kind of thing. But you get to choose a name, so you can choose whatever name you want for your template. But we're going to start from scratch here. And we're going to call this, we're just going to call this testing 1, 2, 3. It's going to add this little slug here, and we're going to drop it in. This is going to be my testing 1, 2, 3 funnel. So there's tracking codes, your payment integration, so you can actually connect with Stripe. It does have a PayPal option. PayPal is a little bit more complicated, but Jordan Meterick, you know, the guy who pretty much invented this, managed to be able to work out with PayPal. But Stripe, it works a lot better. So just use Stripe. That's what they'll tell you. And there's, you know, a whole lot of different things that you can do, but you don't really need to worry about all that right now. You just don't really need to worry about it right off the bat. Just go to your funnel flow. And then you can add a thank you page. I'm not going to add a thank you page because, like I said, you're going to go here. You're going to go to those video training modules, and they're going to show you how to do this. I'm just kind of giving you a brief overview and insight of what this looks like. All right, so we're going to go to this testing 1, 2, 3 blank here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this little pencil icon here to edit. It's going to take me to the builder. And this is a complete blank screen here, and you can do whatever you want. You can add a heading if you want to, you know, add a heading here. You can pretty much do whatever you want, and there's different fonts and stuff. Now some of this has to do with like your blogs, different font sizes. You can link it if you want to. So if you want somebody to click on that and you want to add a link to it, you can do that. There's rows. So for example, for like your rows, and what I did for those videos that you see in my website, I'm going to just put it down here, and this will give you an idea what it looks like. So it's going to give you an idea of about how big like the video is going to be. So I just did 2, as you see on my Online Business Max website. But you can go to modules, you can do whatever audio you want, a heading, separators, your HTML. This is where you would use like an embed code. So say if you have a video like on Vimeo or something like that, or you want to copy the embed code, whether it's from Vimeo or YouTube or whatever, you can add a photo in there. And I'm going to have other videos on actual videos and photos and references there that you're going to want to check out too, as far as different types of ways that you can do photos and stuff for your website that might be beneficial for your website. You can add a video. So let's go to photos and just drop it in. I'm going to go to my media library. So I got a whole bunch of different little things here, right? So say some of this stuff I was kind of tinkering around with, but let's go to, let's pick this one, and we're going to select the photo. All right, and so there you go. Okay, Online Business Max, and then I'm going to click over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my modules, and let's say I want to add. So I want to add a video. See if I got any videos in here. I've got YouTube, I got Vimeo. Okay, well, anyway, I'm not going to go into all that, but you get the point. So as a matter of fact, I use Vimeo. I upload my videos to Vimeo, and then you just copy the link. So you're going to copy the video link, and then you... Of course, once you copy that link, it's going to auto-populate with whatever thumbnail that you chose. So this is just defaulted to Dropfunnels. But let me see. Let me hit enter and see if this was like an older video. Okay, no, that's just a default there. That's all it is, a default. But anyway, you get the idea. So you can drop a video in there. You can do opt-in forms. So if you go back to our modules here. So I'm going to scroll down, like here's the opt-in form. So I'm just going to throw the opt-in form below this. And then you got name, email address, and phone number. You can change that to learn more. You can do whatever you want to. Let's say I don't want the phone number. So most of you folks, if you've opted into my email, I don't ever ask for a phone number. Some people may not be crazy. So here's the phone field right here. Do you want to show it or hide it? I can just go to hide and then let it do its thing, and then it takes it away, and it's just name and email address. So simple. You got typography, you got the font. You can change like the different sizes like that. Just little different things that you can do. You can select what you want the button to do. So you can do subscribe, you can do learn more. Let's see, what else? You can do the button background color. We can change the color. Like a bright fluorescent green looking color here if you want to. And then you can kind of bring that up so you can see everything else. So yeah, I mean, really, it really just depends here. And then how you get to that is the form settings. You just click on the little tool icon. You can go to edit column and go to column settings. If there are a little bit more specific things that you want to do. Text, background color. And you just go down and you save it. You can add, so we'll go to general here. And then what you can do is a couple different things you can do. You can say show a message, thank you for subscribing. You can go to redirect. So if you go to redirect, what that means is once they click on the button, you add whatever link that you have in there. Like those are all my affiliate links there. But you can add a link in here. So when they click, they're going to put the name and email address, and once they hit learn more, it takes them to that whatever your affiliate link is. So whatever affiliate link or link that you want to send them to. For the most part, you'll probably be adding a thank you page. So you can do that too. You can say next funnel step. So if you do next funnel step, it's going to take them to a thank you page. And then from there, they'll still opt in. They'll still opt into your email and everything, but it'll take them to the thank you page. And that's what I would typically recommend, is a thank you page. So that way they know for sure that, okay, well, it worked. Hey, did it work? Did my information go through? So, put them on a thank you page at the end of that. And then, but anyway, there's ways to be able to go in here and to be able to integrate, say, definitely if you're using Aweber, to be able to integrate that with your Aweber account. You've got modules that'll pop up. You can have like a pop-up module. There's so many different things that you can do with this. But you integrate it like your service. So for example, here, I'll just go ahead and show you while it's here. So I'm here on my opt-in form settings, right? Click on that little tool icon. And so the service is Aweber. So I use Aweber. There's a whole bunch of other ones. Aweber is the best thing right now. And then, so which account? Okay, I want to send them to my Online Business Max. Or I can choose if I was going to use either my DJ one or agency one, but Online Business Max here. What list? So, I've got my different list here that I want to do. And then, so either my super affiliate list or I got my Dropfunnels list. So anyway, you get the idea. If you want to add any tags in there, and that's a little bit more complex, once you start getting more proficient at Aweber and with Dropfunnels, everything to show you what tags are, but you get the idea. And then you got email. So what's going to happen in this case once you have all this stuff filled out, and all you got to do is go back to that basic training little boot camp, and they're going to show you how to do all this. They're going to go way more into detail. You can go to next funnel step. So when they go to next funnel step, once they put in their name and their email address, and then they click learn more, it's going to go to the next funnel step, which is going to be the thank you page. But at the same time, it's going to subscribe them to your email list. And then the thank you page is just there that if you want to, sometimes on my thank you pages, I may put like, check your junk folder. If it's in your junk folder, you have to send it to your inbox so you can receive, any other links that I send you. Because if it goes to the junk folder, you have to either tell it to not be junk. You want to take it out of the junk folder and send it to the inbox. Because if you try to open up like a link, or even if it was like an ebook or something that, I sent to somebody, and they try to do it in the junk folder, it's not going to open it because it's in the junk folder. So you have to send it from the junk folder to the inbox, so that way you can go to your inbox and then you can open up any link or PDF or whatever that's being sent to that email. So I pretty much get the idea. But this is just kind of a little look into what Dropfunnels looks like, and I am going to, nope, don't want to do that. So I am going to get rid of this. I'll get rid of that later, but anyway, you get the idea. This is kind of in the back here, so you can check your leads, your sales, any products. You can come up with products. So if you have people making purchases off of your page, unlimited funnels, unlimited pages off of those funnels. You can make courses. Okay, and as far as making courses and creating a new course, Entre Institute teaches you how to do that too. It teaches you how to make courses, and there's a whole lot that goes alongside of it. But for the most part, most of you, all you're going to need is that $49 a month plan for one site, and that's all you're going to need, and that's going to take you wherever you need to go. Especially for affiliate, you can combine it if you want. You can call it, John Doe affiliate and agency.com. I mean, you can do it whatever you want. If you want to combine it into one, you can. It might be a little bit better if you split your affiliate separately from your actual agency. But it's completely up to you and whatever you're comfortable with. But I recommend Dropfunnels because it's cheaper. It's cheaper than ClickFunnels. It's more robust. It's a lot faster, and pretty much everything is unlimited. And I've shown you before. The only thing that you don't get with the $49 package is like the onboarding call and the live chat. That's it. Everything else is the same as the pro and the same as the agency. That I don't think an onboarding call and a live chat is going to be a deal breaker for me for only having to spend $50 a month. $50 a month for a website that you can build yourself. So you're going to have to get a domain and an email with your domain. And then once you go to Cloudflare, your email stuff will auto-populate whenever you, after you get your domain and your email. The email stuff's going to auto-populate in Cloudflare. Everything will. The C names, the A names, the TXT, all the other crazy stuff that you see here is all going to auto-populate. And you're really only going to need to change a couple of different things. Now, if for some reason that you already have a domain and you say, okay, well, I want to switch over to Namecheap or keep it wherever you have it, but then let's just say that you don't have an email yet and you've been using a free mail and you're like, oh, wow, that's a good point. I need a professional email. Well, however you need to do that, get a professional email with your domain. So essentially that's going to be like your name at yourdomain.com, right? Just like you see mine, Brent at onlinebusinessmax.com. When you make those changes, where, in other words, whoever your DNS, whoever is basically holding your DNS controls. So if you're using GoDaddy or if you're using Namecheap and let's say if you're using Namecheap or Bluehost or whatever for your DNS, you're going to go into Namecheap or Bluehost to change those DNS settings. But the reason I suggest Cloudflare is because it's going to have everything you need, and it's a central location, and it's going to be a lot easier to do, and it's free. It's free. So you just go to DNS and you can add whatever record. It's very user friendly, and Cloudflare is definitely the place to go. So if I had to combine like my best combination, I would go to Namecheap for my domain and my email because it's cheaper. I'm going to go to my Cloudflare to host so you're going to add your site, whatever your domain is. So whenever you add your site, it's going to populate everything it needs to populate because it's going to have the domain info, it's going to have the email info in there as well. So that way, Cloudflare is your centralized location for directing from anybody typing in your domain to the website that you built into Dropfunnels. Okay, so your domain through Namecheap, Cloudflare for your DNS, to keep your DNS info, and then of course Dropfunnels to do the rest. Dropfunnels is going to do the rest. All right, it really can't get any better than that. I mean, it's $50 a month for Dropfunnels, and you're talking about, what is that? So for email, $8.91, and then what? There was like a discount for $8. So at $17 a year for domain and email for a whole entire year. Like, that's not per month. You're going to pay for a year. 17, I'd say max $20 for the whole year. I mean, it depends on if you want to go with the pro stuff or if you want to do any of this extra stuff, which you're really not going to need right off the bat. Unless you're already running a business and you just need all this extra 3 free mailboxes, most of you are not going to need that. If you have a business or a team that needs their own mailbox, then yes. Then, of course, it's pretty self-explanatory. You can figure that out once you do it. You know what your business is and if you need that. But anyway, primary reason, I just wanted to take you kind of in the back door here through Dropfunnels to show you what it looks like and to show you what it's all about, why I recommend it. And there's a ton of things in here that you can do. Like, it's just, here are your pop-ups if you want to throw pop-ups. I mean, I'm telling you. But the easiest thing to do is sign up It's 14-day free trial. So if you're already busy and you're already trying to send out info, you take advantage of that 14-day free trial. You can get it to work right now. If you've already got ClickFunnels, oh, here's the other thing too. Speaking of ClickFunnels, I'm going to go back to my video training. Right before we go, somewhere close to here, how to import ClickFunnels pages with one click. There you go. And it takes you right to it. You can easily import ClickFunnels pages into your account and instantly get faster page load speeds. There you go. So if you're using ClickFunnels, you're going to want to switch over. I'm telling you, Dropfunnels has been around for roughly about a year now, and it's starting to take the internet by storm. It's super fast, super easy, very user-friendly, and there are some things that, because I used to have ClickFunnels, and there are just some things in that funnel building that just the way that the integrations and the way that it moves and just the smooth transitions and all that kind of stuff is just, that's why I liked it a lot better. And on top of that, I don't have to worry about a certain number of funnels or whatever. Now keep in mind, you're not going to need unlimited sites. That's just and if your primary focus is just to build websites, then you're going to have to find something else. Okay? But if you're going to be an affiliate marketer or even an agency, all you need is one site. Okay? If you're an agency and you want to separate it out, then get the Pro for $150 a month, so that way you can have a separate affiliate, just like I have right here. So this is for my affiliate and this is for my agency. So then you might want to get the Pro for $150. Okay, and then the actual agency for up to 10 sites, that's going to be when you get a lot more proficient and you start getting just a lot more in depth, and you want to put a website together for somebody else's business. Okay, those are going to be kind of few and far between, because for the most part, if you're acting as an agency and you're running ads and stuff for a different company, then they're already going to have their own website. Their website is pretty much going to look pretty good. You're not really going to need to mess with it. But regardless, the option is there just in case you need it for whatever you need it for. Anyway, hope this helps you out. And definitely click on the button, either a button or a link below, Dropfunnels. And I'm going to have Dropfunnels, I'm going to have Namecheap, and I'm going to have Bluehost. So you can go ahead and get started. And then for Cloudflare, I'll have that down there too. And just remember, Cloudflare is free. You don't need to worry about any of those extra plans. You just need that for just kind of a central location for all your DNS controls. So it's Brent Monster with Online Business Max. Take care, and I'll see you on the other side.